Hey guys, what's going on? Going to talk about Jeff Zananiri's monthly money flows, which is a fantastic once a month service. Really works well for swing trading for you guys that don't want to spend a lot of time at your computer screens. But before I do that, I just want to make sure you guys have seen this. Lance and I from theatrators.com, this website right here, theatrators.com, are running a special and it ends tomorrow night, Sunday night at midnight. And so if you go to the link in the description below, you'll find this page right here. We're basically doing a service where it alerts one credit spread every single Monday. So you can do like a high probability credit spread, has a 90% chance of winning, and it is high probability, high positive expectancy trading, which is really cool, makes it really relaxed. It's going to be Lance's top pick every Monday, and it's only $97 for a whole year, which is just insanely low. Our top service goes for almost $2,000, so this is a really good idea if you want to just get your kind of foot in the door. There's guides included. There'll be help within a Discord chat channel as well. So this is like via Discord, and you can basically get these credit spreads every Monday, and hopefully just have some really relaxed trades that you can just chill, just put on, and easily make that $97 back. That's the goal, right? It's just to make sure that this service teaches you something, but also gets you going with credit spreads, which are just a phenomenal way to make some money. So definitely check out the link in the description below for this. Again, this is very limited time. We make no money on $97 a year. Trust me, like Lance will answer questions for that, and it's insane. So make sure you check out that deal. It ends tomorrow night, Sunday. If you're watching this after, like a month later, then it's very unlikely you'll be able to even sign up for this. It's not a service that we're opening up evergreen as they call it, which means like all year round or anything like that. So definitely check it out. It's definitely worth a watch. We did a webinar. I'll also leave a link in the description for the webinar where we talk about more about the information in about what's in this actual service. But yeah, definitely check it out. So yeah, so that's all I wanted to say about that. Let's get on to the actual topic of today's video though. So you guys that don't know who Jeff Zananiri is, I didn't until recently either. He's actually a very well known guy, and so he's been around for a long time. This is him right here. And what I'm finding is his service is really good. And he did this mentorship under the Alan Ace Greenberg guy, who you guys should have heard of. If not, look him up. He's a legend. And so basically, this guy Ace was a pioneering figure who transformed the ethos of Wall Street from one of pure privilege to that of mediocrity. He saw potential in Jeff, labeling him as one of his PSDs, or poor, smart, and desirous of wealth, which I guess probably most of us fit into. I don't know. So definitely check this out. So I've done a full review of this service. It's called Monthly Money Flows, or Calendar Stocks. Every month, the start of the month, Jeff Zananiri sends out an alert, which I'm going to show you for the last 2 months. And I think you'll find this fantastic. It's been just phenomenal for me. I think a lot of people feel the same, that this is a really good service. It's only $49 for the year, so an absolute bargain. You won't get a better service for this at this cost at $49 a year. Absolutely insane. So this month's pick was CCL, and so I did some technical analysis on this. Very simple downtrending resistance, uptrending support, and this was alerted by Jeff in the service via email. So you can see the email right here. Try and do this right up here. So hopefully you guys can see this. I can't zoom in too much, otherwise it just cuts off so much stuff. But I can read it out to you guys. So CCL is the top stock in the S&P 500 to start June with a wide margin, up 12% in just 2 trading sessions. So this was sent out at the very start of June. And so the technical action in the stock is everything you want to see in an institutional money flow. That's what he specializes in. He was a Wall Street insider for so long. He knows what these guys are all about. He says it's breaking out past all moving average resistance levels. Huge volume, 51 million shares on June 4th, compared to the average of 33 million shares. So almost double. Huge volume. And so this is what he goes on. He knows this game. He was part of the people that do this stuff. He knows what happens when these stocks get this type of volume. He knows what the institutional money is doing. So he says the fact is that this move is happening without earnings or really any discernible news, which makes CCL's 12% surge much more incredible and worthy of attention and is a solid indication that institutional order flow is flooding into Carnival Cruise Lines, which is what CCL actually is. The stock has lagged the major indices and is still down 8.6%, indicating a real squeeze can drive this stock much higher in June. And he was right. This guy is like, he's spot on. We made 380% on his last pick, which was in May, on the options. So for you guys that want to know the technical details of what he actually offers, he sends out the ticker, obviously. He sends out the stock limit, so buy at 17.75 or lower. This is around June 4th. Target's $20 plus. Duration good till cancelled. He also gives you the calls to buy with the expiration date, so this was the 19th of July, so pretty far out, which is nice. Make sure he goes into the following month significantly. Strike price, limit, pay 140, target 4, good till cancel. And so, yeah, pretty cool. So you can see the last one was a big one as well on QCOM. Anyway, this is what he sent out basically on June 4th, and then on June 28th he said, alright, last trading day of the month, this was on Friday, so let's exit CCL between and book a big winner. So the cool thing is he's not giving you exact numbers, he's just like, okay, this is now when we get out. And look at the chart on this thing, so I'm going to try and zoom in. So this is on the daily chart. Remember, these are swing trades that last a couple of weeks, so they're really chilled out. You don't have to be like glued to your computer screen or anything like that. Really chilled out. Zoom in right here. So the only complaint I have is he did buy right at downtrending support, or he issued the buy alert. So we did have this pullback, and it actually shook me out. But people that waited and were patient got a bargain down in this kind of area, or even down here, where the uptrending support was. And then this thing just rallied all the way up to 1872. So it didn't quite hit his $20, but it ended up in a 100% gain on the contracts, on the call contracts. So pretty nice. The stock was up significantly as well. So really from this dip buy at 15, it was at 18. So pretty significant move. Really nice, just classic textbook breakout. Like, look at this thing, it's just perfect. So he really called this well. Again, the only problem was by the start of June when he called this, it was actually banging up against this downtrending resistance. And so we did see a bit of a pullback initially, but that's good for some people that want to bargain hunt. They want to dip buy. You don't want to be chasing this thing. Imagine this thing had just broken out immediately to new highs. There'd be some people that were left in the dust, but if you got this and you waited a couple of days, you'd have got a really good price for this, even if though it dipped down. I've realized with these, like, I don't want to keep too tight of a stop, so I had a 50% stop on. This was a 50% drop from his price. So in the future, and I've seen this over again, like over and over again with this guy's picks, is you don't want to jump in straight away. They generally pull back a little bit and then take off later in the month. So just a little bit of kind of a heads up on that if you're thinking about joining this. If you do want to join it, I'd go and check out my full review. Like I said, I call it Calendar Stocks Review. That's because it's every month, kind of within the first few days of the month. You can click on the link right here and you can hear it directly from Jeff Zananiri all about this service. So definitely check that out as well, because honestly it's better to hear it from him. So you can click here, go and check out the page itself. See if it loads. There we go. So calendar stocks are monthly money flows. So far it's been really good. Kind of slow loading page, but you can see he was interviewed here by a guy that I know actually pretty well called Ben Sturgill. You can make out his outline right here. Let's play some of this.
What you're seeing right now might seem like ordinary stock charts, but as you'll learn from the man you're about to meet, these ordinary stocks are about to radically change how you think about investing. Because embedded deep within each of these stocks is a silent countdown, ticking down day by day, revealing the exact moment to get in, when to cash out, and presenting savvy traders with a shot at targeting market-crushing gains like 85%, 210%, and even 420%.
So from my experience so far, this is true. We've seen 50%, 100%, 380% on these types of trades, so it's really phenomenal. And if you scroll down this page, you can see some of the stuff, and then just buy the offer down at the bottom. And here for $49. You'll not spend a better $49 in my opinion if you're looking at swing trading, call options, or even just the underlying stock. So yeah, he has a full track record inside the dashboard, and it is pretty positive. So definitely check the service out. Make sure you check my review. I put some recent results. I put results from over the last few months. I think it's something that you'll really enjoy. Alright guys, hopefully that's helpful, and I'll talk to you soon.